Good evening, everybody. This is Rabbi Karen, and we're here for our Tuesday Ma'ariv service. Welcome to all of you. We are here on Zoom, YouTube, UJUC, JSLI, Rabbi Stephen Blame page, all on Facebook, and we're on the SeemShalom.com page. So welcome. I'm checking our restream to see if anybody's here. Please say hi in the chat. Welcome all. And as we begin our Ma'ariv service, I'm hoping everybody is well. We've got some strange weather going on throughout the country. And I'm just so glad that you could be here. I hope you're safe. I hope you're well. I hope you're warm. I hear in California it's been cold, raining, snowing. My friends are there now. Here in Florida, it's actually 73 degrees. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous day. So I'm glad. Oh, and in New York City, they're also having the same kind of weather. When I lived in New York City, this was the getting sick weather. One day 30, one day 70. But anyway, so as long as everybody is safe, happy, and healthy. Let's see, we have Al, who is driving. So welcome, Al. We have Ellen Rose, who's from New York City. And in Restream, we don't have anybody yet, but just good that we're all here.
Shalom, Rabbi. Erev Tov.
Erev Tov to you. Where are you driving now?
Oh, I go to the same place every day, Chicago to Michigan.
Okay, well, best of luck to you and just be safe.
Thank you.
And Brady is about to join us also. So we're getting our crowds in. Oh, Sharon is in our Restream chat. Welcome, Sharon. Shalom to all. Okay, let's share our screen and begin our Ma'ariv service. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. And now our call to praise. Baruch hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Praise Adonai, to whom our praise is due forever. Praise be Adonai, to whom praise is due, now and forever. Ha'ma'ariv aravim. You abound in blessings, eternal one, our God, sovereign of all time and space, whose word brings on twilight. Up. Whose word brings on twilight. We are having technical problems. Okay, whose word brings on twilight. With wisdom you open gateways. With understanding you alter times. Vary the season and assign the stars to their watches in the sky. Umachalif et hazmanim umsader et kol chavim b'mishmeroteim barakia kirtzono. Creator of day and night, who rolls light away from darkness and darkness from light, you cause day to pass and bring about night. Distinguishing between day and night, source of all forces is your name. O living and ever-enduring God, reign over us forever and ever. Blessed are you, eternal one, who brings on twilight. This is the prayer that blesses day and night, night and day. Adonai has separated these times for us, the miracle of separating light from dark and dark from light. Oh, does my computer not want to work today? Let's see what we could do. Everlasting love you offer your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night, we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. And just a quick hello. Rabbi Elias has joined us. Brady has joined us. Sapora has joined us. And let's see, we still have Sharon in the Restream room. Wonderful. All right, let's go back to our screen. And now the prayer that tells the world who we are, what we believe in. We don't ask here. This is a prayer that we state. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom forever and ever. And you shall love. And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And all these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart. And you shall teach them diligently to your children. And you shall speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, and when you rise up, and when you lie down. And you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes. And you shall write them on the doorposts of your house and upon your gates, that you shall remember and do all of my commandments, and be holy, holy unto your God. And now, speaking of miracles, as Adonai parted the Red Sea, and Miriam and the women walked through that miracle, they sang, Mi chamocha balim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar bakodesh, no ra tehilot, Oseh Feleh. Who is like you, O God, amongst the gods that are worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Your children witnessed your sovereignty, the sea splitting before Moses and Miriam. This is our God, they cried. Adonai will reign forever and ever. Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praised are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. Hashivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'achamidenu malkeinu l'chayim ufrosh aleinu sukat shalomecha. Adonai, bless us as we are living in troubled times. Watch over us, guard us, take care of us. Still, let us continue to be a light among all nations. Help remove hostility, the disease, war, famine, and sorrow from our path. You are protecting and saving power, truly a sovereign power. Gracious and compassionate are you. God, our going and our coming in life, now and in peace for all eternity. Spread us over your shelter of peace. Baruch atah Adonai. Haporei sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Blessed are you who spread your shelter of peace over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Yitgadal v'yitgada shemei rabba v'yamad yivrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon uv'yo omechon uv'chayeduchal beit Yisrael bagala bagala uvizman kariv v'yimeru amen yeheshmei rabba mevorach li'olam li'al maya yitbarach Yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yipar v'yiraman v'yinaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'kudashah b'riyachu le'elam mikal bechata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiram v'yalma v'yimeru amen. Well, let's just see what we have in chat. We have a lot of amens. Okay, very nice. Very nice. And let's stop the share for a moment and let's see who's in Restream. And we still have, we have Anye and we have Sharon. Welcome to both of you. All right, we'll continue on. And now our standing prayer, so please only do if the body allows. In this, we are reminding Adonai that Adonai made promises to our ancestors. Those ancestors are Mishpacha. Please remember, Adonai, promises made. We're asking you to keep to us. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibur v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim v'Konei Hakol, v'Zocher Chazdei Avot v'Yimaot, U'Mevi Gula Livnei V'neihem, L'man Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Be'ezrat Sarah. The word Gibor means strength. So here we want to tell the world that Adonai is the only strength we need, who gives life to the living. Adonai is our only superhero. Ata gibor li'olam Adonai, mechayeh hakol atarav lahoshia, mechaker chaim bechesed, mechayeh hakol berachamim rabim, somech noflim v'rofei cholim, umatir asurim, umkayem emunato, Lishenei afah, micha mocha bal givuro, umido melach, melech memid, umkayem, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'nemanata lahayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, mechayei hakol. Okay, Rabbi Elias, who's that joining with you?
This is my Granny Franny.
Hi, Granny Franny. We
Hi.
always have you in our Mishabera.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Okay, let's begin. Parsha v'Yikra. Let me go to Restream so that they're there. Okay. The Mishkan has been completed. Adonai has filled the tabernacle, and he calling Moses into the tent of meeting as Bnei Yisrael learn what they need to do next. They learn about the sacrifices they will perform, what type of sacrifices were permissible. Now, I know this is way out of the realm of how we do things in our daily life, but as I like to look back, this is sort of like an anthropological look at what life was like back then, because sacrifices must have not been a new item then. This was common for peoples, not just our peoples, but for many peoples at that time. So they were first going to learn what type of sacrifices they could perform. Animal, such as cattle, sheep, goats, or doves, and meal offerings, we are told, but depending on the type of offering. Chabad.org breaks it down this way. All must contain salt and must not be leavened. Meal offerings such as fine flour, olive oil, and frankincense. Meat offerings. Oled means elevated offerings. Shalamin, peace offerings, completion. The meat is eaten by the person bringing the offering after parts were burned on the altar and parts given to the Kohanim to eat. Chatat, sin offerings, transgressions committed by error. Asham, guilt offerings, by whom wasn't sure he broke a commandment or betrayed a person against God, by swearing falsely against another. Rabbi Avi Heller states, a libation offering is an animal burnt upon the altar. You approach in awe and to worship. Completion, peace offering, is thanksgiving. Much of the sacrifice is eaten. Sin and guilt offering is needed to recognize consequences and to stand before Adonai. These offerings would apply to everyone, peasants, person of great wealth, priest, king. All could err and all could be forgiven. Democracy in its earliest form. All could err and be treated the same in punishment and forgiveness. It didn't matter your status in life, your wealth in life, your lack of wealth in life. No matter the wealth and status, each was expected to give their best according to their wealth and status. The wealth of a king might be a prized animal. The wealth of a pauper might be a dove or fine flower, received equally. How grand is that? The ability to give to God the greatest gifts of yourself, just to say thank you. To offer gifts to show you are sincerely want forgiveness, as first demonstrated by Adonai in the 13 attributes. Imagine how Bnei Israel felt so many centuries ago, having witnessed the miracles of Adonai, and then be given a way to show thanks, or even an apology. How would people from many millennium ago show Adonai just how sorry they were? A sacrifice means to give up something of value. Sacrifice in Hebrew, korban, is an act of coming close, according to Rabbi Avi Heller, to thank God for what you have. Why would people have chosen to give up in return, or to look for forgiveness for a transgression? A valuable choice of animal, the finest of flower. Each gave according to status and wealth, giving less than you had, and your offer would be rejected. The poorest person giving the best they had, be it a dove or fine grain, could be made to feel like a king. What truer way to come closer than to be thankful, an act of thanksgiving, or one to seek such atonement through the Chatat Asham offering. We look together at such behavior, almost as an oddity. Some Jews of today might be embarrassed by such behavior. What does this barbecue have to do with us today? We know right from wrong. When we need to ask forgiveness, we ask that once a year at Yom Kippur. And when we need to ask forgiveness, we ask that once, when we know sacrifice, we do it when we offer something of value to a spouse or a child of a friend. Did you ever receive an outrageous gift from a child who was giving you their best? I have a blue sparkle bracelet because my son told me that he knows I like diamonds. I also have a huge purple and pink flower pin from my then 6-year-old brother who wanted me to wear it to school, to work. We do not offer animal or grain sacrifices, but what korban do we offer today? A mere thank you for our daily goodness? A thank you when we hear good news? We have free will. Do we freely include a thank you to Hashem? We teach our children to say thanks and please. We accept the gifts of gratitude. Are we teaching them the same, to say thank you to Adonai? Okay, let me just check on our chat. Okay. Oh, I got new messages. What does this barbecue have to do with us today? Doesn't. But it does, because we learn from who we were and why we are who we are today. Okay, so let's go back. Let's see on Restream. We're still cool on Restream. And now let's share. Now let's take a moment for silent reflection as we listen to the prayers in our hearts and in our mind. Oh, say shalom bimrumav, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'akol Yisrael, v'imru, imru amen. Oh, say shalom bimrumav, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'akol Yisrael, v'imru, Imru, Amen. And now we begin our prayer for healing. So as you are typing names of those who need healing thoughts and prayers, let me add Sid and Joyce, Katie and Luna, Chris, Rob and Lisa's daughter, Ronnie Seal's daughter, Rabbi Allison's daughter, Miriam Bat Shulamit, Carrie, daughter of Bonnie, Leslie, Minda Leah Bat Chaya, Maxine, Marcia, Norma, and Marlene Bat Sylvia. Let me go to all those who are suffering physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Andrea Bat Marcia, Jamil Ben Maria. All Sim Shalomers in need of refuah shlema, Yvette's mom with cancer, and all who suffer from PTSD. My grandma Franny, Francine Bradbury, Brady's dad Ian Fowling, and Ziona. Any other names? Bill Ben Ann, Sarah Bat Colleen, Aaron Ben Ellen. Okay. Let's head back to our screen. Alicia Fisher, Ian Fowling, Rabbi Elias's granny Franny. Mishe Beirach Avotenu V'chol habraha limotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Bia Bat Etta, Ginny Bat Wana. Mishe Beirach Imotenu V'chol habraha li'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, Latet Gedula Liotzer Bereshit, Shelo Asanu Kikoye Haratzot, Vilo Samanu Kimishbachot Hadama, Shelo Sam Helkenu Kahem, Vigol Ralenu Kihol Hamanam, Anachnu Korim, Umishtachavim Umodim, Livnei Melech, Malchei Hamlochim, Akadosh Baruch Hu. V'ne'eman v'aya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz vayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad. We recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we've taken into our hearts with our own. The memories of all of those are with us, our griefs and sympathies are mingled. as we praise Adonai and pray for the coming of his kingdom. Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah, v'yalmad divrah hirutei v'yamlich mahutei, b'chayechon uvyomechon, u'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, b'agalav zman kari v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach li'olam ol mei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yiruman v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal, shemei d'chudashah b'richu. Le'en la mikol b'chata v'shirata, tushb'chata v'nechamata, ta'miram v'yalma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shamaya, v'chayim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mumav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru amen. May the one who comforts all comforts those who are in mourning. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here and sharing this evening with me. I'm so glad that we had this time together. Oh, it sounds familiar. I'm so glad we had this time together. I'm showing my old age. And just be well, be happy. If you're interested in our rabbinic classes, you're interested in our J-Leap classes, our cantorial classes, check us out on our JSLI page. We have some classes coming up in the fall, and you don't want to miss out. So be well, everybody. Be safe. Shavua Tov. Have a great week, and take care all.
Toda Rabbi Karen. Rabbi Karen.
Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye, everyone.
Shavua Tov,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Erev Tov, always a pleasure.